It sounds like the perfect business plan. Eliminate the hassle of tipping, raise menu prices, and pay the staff a set hourly rate. The elimination of tipping is slowly catching on in larger cities around the country, but for San Marcos, the plan doesn't seem plausible.
I think, at least for small towns, it's a mistake. Big towns, it's a better fit usually.
While it would eliminate the worry of expecting a tip, some think it could lower the level of customer service.
Service level could really be diminished if we were to do away with something like that, because I still think the staff is required to step it up and really, exceed expectations.
Wait staff also enjoy leaving every shift with money already in their pocket.
I'm gonna make 45 bucks, 50 bucks in one night when I could have made 200. That's ridiculous.
Owners agree. Tips help motivate wait staff.
Well, one of the most attractive things that servers and staff in general likes about the way we happen to have it right now is they're able to walk away at the end of the night with a pocket full of cash, and then some of it is done on a check.
A bar owner who asked to remain anonymous said there's absolutely no way to make it happen in San Marcos. Menu prices would need to be severely raised, and even then, he would not be able to pay his staff a decent hourly wage.
The idea of getting rid of tips and raising wages may sound like a good idea to a restaurant in New York, but for small-town restaurants like the ones in San Marcos, it's just not possible. For Bobcat Update, I'm Spencer Spillman.
My name is Megan. I'm a junior at Texas State, and I've been hooping for about 8 months. And ever since then, I've been hooked.
Me and her started hooping together when we first moved to San Marcos because we wanted to pick up a new hobby, and we saw hoopers, and we were like, that is so awesome.
Like completely blown away. Like they were so cool.
I didn't know anyone could do that with a hula hoop, and I definitely wanted to learn, so we
decided to do it together. So I've lived in other places like Victoria, Texas and San Antonio, Texas, and they just didn't have a large hoop community, and so I wouldn't have really ever met hoopers. But now that I've moved to San Marcos and Austin area, I feel like I meet new hoopers all the time.
The hoop community in San Marcos and Austin is awesome. There's not a hoop community like that anywhere else that I've lived.
And everyone is so nice that I've ever met.
There's no really mean hoopers. Everyone just wants to see you grow and get better and progress.
People I know that want to get into it, they have hoop sessions, and there's a bunch of people, and we just get together and we just all hang out and listen to music and hoop and work on our flow. Every time I've had a hoop sesh, it's just afterwards I feel relaxed and refreshed, and I feel better, and it's just a great stress reliever, and it's a good time. And I've never really had a bad hoop sesh, so I keep doing it. Whenever we first got a trick, which is an easy trick now to us, we first got a trick called the Vortex, and I remember we did it and we just screamed like, we didn't even finish the trick, just picked it up and screaming like, oh my god, we did it! Like,
it's just
so
overall really rewarding. It's been really cool to see each of us grow as hoopers. Megan has developed her own style. I've developed my own style.
Every hooper has their own style because everybody's body is different. Everybody's body moves differently. So it's just cool to see progression in people and like the variety.
Everyone starts somewhere, and so
exactly.
If you ever feel like hooping and you think it's cool and you see it and you want to try it,
go for it.
The City of San Marcos Dog Park is 2 acres of gated land where dogs of all shapes and sizes are welcome. The park is divided into 2 pens for big and small dogs, but most owners bring their dog to the larger, more popular one. The park gives dogs a chance to run free. Dogs get to socialize and meet new friends.
Oh, he loves it. He's playing with like 2 dogs right now. When he first got here, he was like really anxious because he's like a small dog compared to all the adult dogs here, but I think he's getting the hang of it.
And while the pets play, owners even do a little mingling, talking about dogs and maybe even making new friends themselves.
It gives him something to do, a way to make friends, and actually it's a way for me to make friends as well, so it's an all-around a good spot, like it's a good community,
The large area is a change from most small apartments around town. The park is littered with tennis balls that people have left for the next dog to use, so seeing dogs chasing toys around is a common sight.
Well, my dog's currently a puppy, so he needs a lot of like dog socialization, and where I live in an apartment, he doesn't really get a lot of that.
There are several drinking stations, so your dog can cool off after some rough play with the other dogs, and take a break if your pup is wearing you out. At the end of the day, it's all about the dogs getting some exercise and meeting some new friends.